alive. It turns out Unc was Tony Stark this whole time. I wonder how they never put two and two together. When niggas somehow knew stories about Hawkeye getting caught beating his shit in the weapons room.
What? Whoa.
Flies Ultron into space to stop him. MCU Iron Man stole her whole shit, but she's choking and is about to die. And her pops
pissed me off. Her pops pissed me off, bro. Where were you the whole movie? Yo, we're here with blankboy when the Avengers died and the next Avenger got back on Ultron. Yo, this is a old movie. I think it came out like 2008, but it's a good movie. So pretty much the Avengers pretty much got their ass kicked by Ultron, and then their kids are having to go back to kick Ultron ass. Yo, there's a lot more detail going into that. Yo, there's a lot of stuff in there that pissed me off. But my boy Blankboy going to explain everything to you as you usually do. With that being said, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Give him the love recognition he deserves, bro. Let's go ahead and jump straight into it. You feel me?
These Avengers, I had the ultimate Avenger.
Yeah.
If y'all young whippersnappers know about this. This was my MCU. And it starts off with Unc with the Avengers kids at bedtime. And what they did to little bro right here should be child abuse.
That haircut is crazy.
For the heart monitor. They're begging for their favorite bedtime story, and so Unc starts telling them a story about the Avengers and all their glorious adventures. On the roster, they had Captain America, Thor, Iron Man, Black Widow, Giant Man, Pixie, who, yes, they're the equivalents of Ant-Man and Wasp, just different names. Black Panther, Vision, Hawkeye, a 10-day contract. And as
10-day contract is wild.
Tatum, they put his ass on the bench because in the last movies, they had to jump him because he didn't
every time.
They defeated King the Conqueror, Evil Giant Shitman, Baron Zemo.
The Evil Giant Shitman? He said Shitman, right? He said Shitman. You say Shitman?
And in fact, they defeated King the Conqueror, Evil Giant Shitman, Baron Zemo,
Shitman.
And eventually all settled down. Cap and Nat having James, Giant Man and Janet having Pym, T'Challa and Storm having Azari, and Thor went back to Asgard, leaving his baby girl Torin on Earth. Thor really out here engaging in child abandonment. Nigga been in New York for too long.
But that's not funny though.
Son, I'm not jacking my daughter. But eventually Ultron shows up, killing Captain America, got the king dangling in the air to his death, and he doesn't stop there. Black Widow's out here and he hits that bitch with the Stephen A. Smith face, making her, Iron Man, Giant Man, and Wasp all spectate the Elvis, Prince, and Michael Jackson dance-off.
Tragic.
Eventually just murks everyone and completely takes over the world. And looking at it now, reading them bedtime stories about how their parents got murked is type insane.
It really is.
Wayne, your dad tried to fight off the robber, but once he whipped out the blicky, he turned into a respectful young man. Bro,
I'm out. It really was, bro, because he was very young, yo. And I'm over here telling you stories about how all your parents got packed up by Ultron. And they asked for this story, too, yo. They asked for it, bro.
I was there. But luckily, the Avengers managed to ship off their kids to a remote destination.
I got a blast.
So they can continue to live. And this is where we get to a 12-year time skip, and the kids are trying to wake James up, Azari zapping him, and ends up eating straight mud for it. And you can't blame James. Nobody want to be woken up mid-sleep, especially not like that. Consider yourself lucky, to be honest. He could have made your worst fears a reality. Could have given you a lineup. James walks out, and man, the aura is really unmatched. No way you did that to the Prince of Wakanda. Bro, Wakanda is toast now. That nigga Ultron turned it into Haiti. Let it go. And for whatever reason, James just started letting it fly. And hey, I know your ass not breathing. Asgard perfectly fine, and Thor got your ass living in a fucking apocalypse. Thor's heard enough, jumping down, and they clash with one another. But it doesn't last long, because Unc interrupts to stop it and sends them to their room. They end up complaining about Unc, and Vision pops up out of nowhere, but they ready to go. Thing is, they didn't even get the chance, because bro just collapses to the ground, and that's when Unc comes into the room and takes him to the lab. Whereas you can see, Ultron did him greasy, turned Vision's mainframe into that of a Game Boy. The kids, of course, follow Unc into the lab secretly, and they're snooping around until they find Unc's armored Avengers he built to fight Ultron. Oh yes, let's use robots to fight the AI that controls.
Actually, it was dumb. It was dumb as hell, bro. I don't know. He gonna tell you. Fuck, he gonna tell you who he is. Hulk is freaking Iron Man. Hulk is Iron Man, bro. If you ain't seen the movie, bro, I'm sorry, bro. Go watch this shit. He gonna tell you the end anyway. Hulk is Iron Man, so it made no sense that Tony Stark will make a robot army knowing that Ultron can control a robot army. Pretty much, you just gave them a robot army so they can beat your ass. That's honestly speaking what just happened, bro. It was the dumbest thing ever.
Electronics. When Thanos arrives, he probably plans to throw fucking Infinity Stones at his head. James, that's not your dad. Shut up, bitch. Daddy, do you remember me? Grown ass man talking about daddy.
Shit. The fuck? Man,
God damn.
Man, it wasn't supposed to end this way. You should have seen the woman before your mom. She was special. Peggy Carter. Let me get some of your fruit snacks, little nigga. I'm stressed. James and Torrin must have accidentally pressed something because
Not
they
the fruit
turned on
snacks.
all the armored Avengers, and now they're already programmed, tasked with defeating Ultron. They start heading out there to go run the fade. Armored Cap hitting James with that Billie Jean, but the kid is not my son. And they dip out to go find Ultron. But the thing is, Ultron been watching this whole time the second the robots went live. Look at him standing there, menacingly. This is the Ultron I knew. Bro was so spooky. So when I saw this nigga pop up in the MCU cracking dad jokes, I was like, huh? Why was the robot tired when he got out the car? It had a hard drive.
Get the fuck out of here, yo. I'm corny. Why did I laugh at that, bro? Yo, hard drive. I understand it, bro. Hey, yeah, that's a dad joke for you. That's definitely a dad joke.
Stinks!
So Ultron used his abilities to take over the world, but that does not have to be the case for us. I'd like to thank today's sponsor, NordVPN. I know
got a
a lot
sponsor
of you
video.
guys love movies and TV shows just
If y'all want to skip this, go ahead and skip forward, bro. I'm going to give him the love recognition he deserves, so we're going to go ahead and watch his ad video straight through.
like me. So I can personally speak to how great NordVPN is because look at this. I can watch Spider-Man on Netflix right now. My favorite cartoon of all time is SpongeBob. Been binging it on Netflix.
I'm
And
about to
there's
get that.
so much more. We got any The Office fans in here? But how are they in one place? You're supposed to need 37 different subscriptions to watch these. And it's because NordVPN allows you to change your servers. Literally all I had to do was switch from USA to London servers, and now I'm able to access content that otherwise I wouldn't be able to. And it's really that simple. Right now, if you use my link in the description, you'll get a crazy discount of a 2-year plan plus an additional 4 months. Just go to NordVPN/blankboy.
I'm gonna sign up for that. Hold up.
There's also the
I'ma need
mind-boggling
that.
fact that depending on where you live, membership and subscription fees vary. I remember my mind was blown when I figured this out. Something like Microsoft 365 is essential, and if you change your servers from USA to, let's say, Colombia, you'll see how the price drops significantly. And that's not all NordVPN does. Like I mentioned earlier, there's Ultron data breaches happening constantly worldwide. NordVPN protects you from malicious sites, downloads, trackers, and intrusive ads, covers your IP, keeping your browsing to yourself. No one can track what you're doing online, and it has ultra fast connection. There's no sacrificing speed for protection. You get the best of both worlds. So just head over to NordVPN/blankboy and get your risk-free experience. 30-day money-back guarantee. Link in the description.
You heard him. Link in the description. Go ahead and sign up for that. Because you know what? I think that Netflix stuff sounds nice, bro. I low-key, I be looking on Netflix, bro, and I've been seeing that, hey, you can't watch this in your area, bro. I'm going to need that. Plus, you know, I'm going to keep my internet safe and all that shit, too.
Thanks again to NordVPN for sponsoring this video. But Ultron found them, and he's
we
on
back
his way
with it
right now. And I'm not talking about black people. I'm on my way and haven't even showered yet.
Fat.
Boy dipped
Hold up.
immediately.
I didn't even say fast like that. I shower. All right. What I mean by that was if a black person say that, hey, I'm on the way, that means that motherfucker still ain't got off the couch, off the bed, or what he is doing. He will be there maybe, he or she will be there maybe an hour or two later if they good on it. That's just how black people are.
Because the armored Avengers go out and they see him flying up in the sky. Giant Man thinking he's like that, flying up, and Ultron comes down, beaming him through the head instantly.
Gave him
Ultron's
that quick
just straight
KO.
boosting on the Avengers at this point, windmilling after the game is over and shit.
Ugh.
He then comes up behind Microsoft Black Widow and starts hacking her, which wasn't
Of
predictable
course.
at all. Whoa, 2K dropped another shitty game. Unc tells them to get out of here, so they do with Vision's head, and Vision's not used to the Avengers acting scary like this.
I'm so sorry. I forgot there's some bitch niggas.
Damn.
Sky turns out to just be a dome, and luckily Torrin just manages to fly them out the way of the debris. They were knocked out for a bit, but when they wake up, there's a bunch of white stuff falling. These motherfuckers been camping in a tiny globe in Demi Lovato's room this whole time. And the
Damn.
entire place goes to black, sounding the alarms, no different than the Krusty Krab.
Broke nigga alert. Broke nigga
Is
alert.
it talking about me?
Broke nigga
I
alert.
think so, my nigga.
Broke nigga.
Bro, I will be pissed. I will be pissed. Imagine you going somewhere. Let's say we go to Texas Roadhouse. We go to Chili. Matter of fact, no, let's say I'm going somewhere like McDonald's or Burger King, Wendy's, bro. I pull up Jack in the Box. I go in there and pay. They say broke nigga alert, bro. Bro, y'all, don't gotta fight me, bro. Don't be throwing my business out there like that, bro. That's all I got on me, man. What you mean, bro nigga alert, bro? Y'all feel
And this is
offended.
where Ultron makes his entrance, descending down onto them like a metal Grim Reaper.
Bro
Shit
came
was
out like
so
a god,
spooky that me
honestly.
clutching my PS5 and PC, stay away. And Ultron already knows that these preteens are easy pickings for him.
Hate to break it to y'all, but looking at these power levels, all y'all niggas adopted. This
Tragic.
is Avengers kids.
But it's time for Ultron to pick on somebody his own size. Niggas be 40 with 15-year-old ops. Cause out of nowhere, as Ultron goes to kill them,
They do, though.
Iron Man grabs him by the head
And
throws
tosses his
into the forest. I'm Team Cap for life, but goddamn Iron Man entrances, they going crazy. Look at
Bad.
their faces, look like they seen a ghost, and that's because they're seeing a ghost. How is Iron Man alive? It turns out Unc was Tony Stark this whole time. I wonder how they never put 2 and 2 together. When
Oh,
niggas
yeah.
somehow knew stories about Hawkeye getting caught beating his shit in the weapons room. that
What?
should've
Whoa,
raised a red
whoa,
flag.
whoa, 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 whoa. Wait, yo, how you? You know what? We gonna carry on, cause I'm not even touching the subject, bro.
Iron Man tells them to skedaddle, flies up shooting lasers, weaves Ultron, kick, gets blocked, and holds a left. Ultron dropped off the entire Avengers squad by himself, and Iron Man really running the ones with him right now? This man's got nerves of steel. Catching a two-piece from Ultron, lasering him, and they trade misses as Tony dips into the forest. Tony knows he's washed, I can't blame him. This is Wizards MJ, Celtic Shaq, Brooklyn Nets KG, Rudy Gobert his entire career. So
Damn.
Iron Man's still just flying, and goddamn, bro, just look at the artwork. Look how clean this all looks. He boosts
Look
more
good as
and
hell.
eventually lands, turning around, gearing up.
Animation's
and visually
top
can see
tier.
him lock in. This movie really came out in 08 and still
Oh.
looks better than like the Black Widow movie. That junk looked like it belonged on Nick Jr. with the Thundermans, bro. The kids get to
Thunderman's
the
ass,
Quinjet
bro.
and they tell Vision they'll be right back. We going to help Tony.
That nigga's toast.
As he locks the doors and pilots the Quinjet out of there. He knows Tony just went on a mission that he's not coming back from to save them,
Chasu!
so he's not gonna make it in vain. And they finally get to see where they've been living this whole time. They've been in the Antarctic, but that's probably their first time seeing snow. That's ironic. That's like being best friends with The Rock and being confused as to what a shitty movie looks like. How's that?
I'm not gonna let that fucking slide, bro. You are tripping. Rampage was a good movie, bro. Yo, I don't know about that CIA movie with Kevin Hart, bro. But Journey to the Center of the Earth 2, good movie. Fast and Furious, when he's in them movies, good movie, bro. What is it? Rundown, good movie, bro. What else? What else? Hold on, let me talk to you. Doom, good movie, bro. What else? I can't think of any more right now, but yo, Rock got some good movies, bro. Y'all be tripping on the man, bro. Like Rock, I'm gonna get off that motherfucker. I'm gonna get off his nuts, bro, cause y'all gonna talk shit. I'm just saying,
Possible.
good movies,
Ultron
bro.
lands a left and then a right uppercut into a boulder on Iron Man, then starts hacking his armor. Gonna have Tony pulling an offset. Bro got caught cheating on Cardi B in the DMs and pretended to be hacked, talking about some balls in my face. But Tony manages to blast Ultron away.
That really happened? That's crazy.
Aisha Curry's in the kitchen again, and he just takes the shoulder pads off his suit. We done with the 80s. Nobody rocking that shit no more.
I can't believe they rock that shit
242,
anyway.
Stupid ass. Iron Man dodges the blast, and they take turns missing and messing up the forest, picking up a rock, and Ultron just punches it. But Tony's fight comes to an end, unfortunately.
That's all, folks.
I'm gonna pour one out for you, Tin Man. Got my bottle of oil right here.
And bottle of
Ultron
oil is
misses and then blasts
crazy.
Tony to the ground, throwing his helmet to his feet. This is so disrespectful. Bro, this y'all GOAT?
Damn, Stark. Where was all this fight when I was stabbing Hawkeye with an HDMI cord?
And then the armored Avengers pull up to Tony, but not to save him. They pulling up to put an end to bro. This man, Tony, stay going to build the op. It's later
He
revealed
does.
that Tony created Ultron and now
Yep.
fucked up and built him an army. Nigga, put the hammer down, please.
See, that's what I was just saying earlier, bro. You built Ultron, bro, and then you built robots to defeat Ultron, bro, which basically just made him. You gave him a army of the Avengers, bro, that he can control Easily, bro. Tony Stark, for someone who's supposed to be the smartest person on the planet besides Reed, from Fantastic Four, all right? Smartest person on the planet, why would you do something like that, bro? Like, it made no sense. Maybe I'm the smartest person on the planet. Shit, you never know.
Then Ultron starts live streaming it so the kids could see.
Avengers pack, thank you for the sub.
So the
Not
Avengers
for the
kids,
sub,
led
bro.
by Captain Sperm, escape to the city where
Captain
Ultron of course
Sperm.
controls. And while they're in the city, it's important for me to point out that Torn's dumbass thinks she's invincible. She's mistaken and thinks her being an Asgardian god means she can't die. Ooh-wee. Wait till this bitch plays God of War. So she runs in there, slashing one of the Ultron bots in half, and that made the whole block hot. Everybody knows where they at now. So some R2-D2 ass nigga drops down and starts spraying at her, and then she manages to jump out the way of another. But his arm is extended out now, so she treats that shit like a piece of salami, cutting and throwing it back at bro. But Ultron got more homies than a shorty cheating on her boyfriend. Now all of a sudden every nigga in the county is her practical brother from elementary school. A bunch more
Honestly speaking, that shit be true, bro. I don't know if anyone else been through that bull crap, bro, but that was... me reminiscing
down,
none
and
of
she
that.
runs over, cutting one down, and they start spraying the heck out of her. This reminds me of the scene from the Avengers, but the difference is Shorty is not the Hulk.
She
gets
not.
blasted and is looking at her hand like post-nut clarity. She can't believe she took damage, getting blasted a second time. And while she's over there smelling like barbecue chicken, her brothers come to save the day. Pym starts blasting it.
Yeah, bitch ass nigga Wally, stop playing with me. I'm like that.
And starts blasting it again. But this printer trying to do the dash, so Azari and James manage to cut it off as Azari blasts it, and James uses his shield to protect them from the debris and fire. But unfortunately, Torn wasn't as lucky, because she gets back up from her nap, her forehead beaming from that blast, just to get stomped on like a cockroach, shoe print all over her body, laid out there looking like Flat Stanley. That's so tough. The writers really wanted to give her the craziest wake-up call to the fact that she's not immortal. Next, Pym is gonna be cocky, thinking he's the smallest thing on earth, and get humbled seeing Polo G's fanbase. Torin wakes up to see her pops, and this man grabs her by the head and slams her into the ground. Shorty knew she was cooked, started begging to Thor for help, and he looking down on her from Asgard with that Kobe smirk. And the boys
Thor pissed me off the whole time.
Start getting shot at by the armored Avengers, but just randomly, literally out of nowhere, get saved. Azari gets dragged into the wall, followed by Pym next, and James as well, leaving Torrin behind, and she's fried rice, still calling out to her father, but that nigga sending her to voicemail every time. So the armored Avengers are ready to feast, but Thor gets boomed and randomly swoops in to save the day, and this is Francis Barton. Turns out Clint had a son, and he's been alive this whole time as well, living in the slums and eating batteries. So
batteries is crazy.
The kids manage to stumble across Ultron's trophy room, and in it they see Iron Man's armor in there too. Got the entire squad.
Bro, done packed up everywhere.
James also looks at his pops and how Ultron took my man Shiesty, and James accidentally pressed the button showing the entire rest of the trophy room. Ultron really killed every super being, bruh.
Every single one.
Lose? But
time out. My boy right on that one. Real question for all of y'all people, all right? Because now that he said that, for y'all people in the comic books who be reading comics, because me, I be slapping it. All right, how will Ultron beat Magneto if Magneto controls metal? Feel me? Like, that's like Iron Man being Magneto, which I can't really see him, but then again, Iron Man has a suit that's made of an alien, so that works too. I don't know, bro. I don't think Magneto should have lost to Ultron, bro. And in no way or form, bro. Like, Magneto's too OP for that.
He's alive. Ultron pulls up on them with the armored Avengers. Barton bails them out again, and they all manage to escape to the Quinjet.
Soon after.
Hey, twin, what you put on the ox? Finna put on some Kyle. Nigga, Kyle? What Kyle you know?
With a little IA, sounding like a cutie that I see to my wife. Hold up, that means ever hold up my age.
Betty and Bruce Banner. So you mean to tell me Hulk, Iron Man, and Thor all alive and haven't we need to get the band back together head ass to beat Ultron yet? But it doesn't.
That's the shit that pissed me off that whole movie, bro. I know I don't stopped a couple of times, but y'all feel me, bro. You gotta feel me, bro. You feel me? I watched this movie, all right, and watching it and realized that Hulk is still alive. My boy Thor is literally in Asgard looking down, watching this whole. So I mean, he's watching the thing turn out. And Iron Man, bro, one of the three. I wouldn't say the strongest because you have Captain America, who is stronger than Iron Man. But out of the big four, you got the three right there, but they could have handled it, but they could have worked it, but they did nothing. Everyone going separately, but technically Bruce Banner falls for turning on them.
Because the armored Avengers are here, ready to put an end to all this. Giant Man punches the cliff and they all fall out, but Torrance saves Azari and James, landing them safely ready to go. Same time they doing all that, the rest of the armored Avengers pull up, her turning her hands into 2 pistols. But that's no problem for the children. Thank God it's James' weak-ass parent and not Steve. Because he easily blocks the bullets, but Azari gets tackled away by Mech Black Panther going rolling away. And all the parents must have decided we taking a page out of Firelord Ozai's book, boxing up our kids. Because Robot Thor goes into the sky to get his 1v1 fade with Torin. And if there's one thing Tony got right about these Avengers bots, it's Captain America's unwillingness to kill. They be fine for real, just a little hurt. Because he definitely didn't try to fucking decapitate James before getting blown up by Barton last minute. But then Black Widow attacks James and Barton gets boomed off the rock, shooting off his own arrow at his pops, blowing him up, and he thought he had done it.
Yeah, he thought smooth.
Like he just won Game 7. Because Robot Hawkeye gets up looking like Finn the Human, but bro just makes another one with his right arm. And the smile faded so fast, I'm crying. And you know how 12 dudes will be chasing somebody talking about, oh, look at him, track star, track star. Yeah, Hawkeye done turned Barton into a gymnast to dodge these bombs. So the cameraman pans away, and Unc Tony is useless right now. He's got no other suit. MCU Iron Man clears this nigga. He would have called in a spare one down from fucking Saturn. So Giant Man loads up a mean right.
I'll talk about that later.
Making Tony fall out of it. Unc pushing 90. His fragile Derrick Rose bones won't
not Derrick Rose, bro. Get off D Rose, bro.
His lame ass mom and then bounces off Cap's shield to catch Tony and surf him to safety. Giant Man causing too many problems, so James tells Pym to get on that, and he does, flying in there and turning giant for the first time.
About time, bro.
Side of the mountain, and it got the entire thing shaking. Got Bruce acting mad scary. I did not marry the unincredible Hulk. You won't be able to stay here and drink your cactus juice if Ultron wins, Bruce. The cameraman then transfers his sights over to the Prince of Rubble after what Ultron did to them, Azari. And Azari, after missing his shots, whips out his belt on his own pops. That's insane work.
Dad, what are you doing? Nothing, son. What did I tell you about talking to strangers? Now he's
gonna beat my ass. Yeah.
Then kicks down a knee and throws him into the pile of rocks afterwards. That was a clean move. But then Black Panther literally turns into a panther, which was actually a power he had in this universe.
Yeah.
With claws and everything, circling Azari. Slowly got my boy all nervous.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. If we had seen my boy T'Challa, R.I.P. I hate that I forgot his name right now, bro. It's gonna come back to him. It definitely is. All right, no disrespect to him, but if we had seen him turn into a panther, like having panther features, bro, it would have been fire. I still ain't watched the second Black Panther movie. I don't think I'm ever going to.
Lunges at him, and the screen just goes black. Did he live? Did he die?
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
That's cold. That's cold.
Left sword hit, but then he grabs her and hits her down, but she manages to catch herself and start levitating. She's clearly found her zen. She's in the zone.
Bro, she got that go-go. Shit, I can't talk.
Everyone is fighting their dad right now. It's dope.
I was talking about the dude Gojo. I was talking about Gojo.
If I was in this movie, the air would really be catching these hands, no cap. James blocks Cap twice, rolling and throwing his shield at the mountain to cause it to fall on top of Captain America.
Gotcha.
But he looks up after, and his mom up there moving like a Decepticon.
Fast, bro. Full arms now.
Shield. So he grabs the actual shield, and so when she lands with her sights aimed on him, he's able to throw it at her, cutting off 3 of her arms and launching himself right at her.
He should have had it from the beginning, though.
To show his dad who's daddy. Leaving his right and shooting beams up close, putting Giant Man on his butt for what's like the 10th time. So he calls for backup, sending Pixie at Pym, spam blasting him, so James tells Pym to go get Bruce. So he does, but Bruce refuses to turn into the Hulk and help them. And I'm not even surprised. Look at his cut. That's a nigga who don't care about anything, bro. But he doesn't really have a choice anymore, because the Pixies start blasting him, and he starts getting tight and unleashes the Incredible Hulk. And bro wasted no time. Jumping off, blasting Giant.
Got your head off.
One shot. Then jumps down, posing like he on the cover of Sports Illustrated.
Yo, fat.
I'm in danger.
And then he starts getting tickled. So he grabs Black Widow, slamming her on repeat, calling GG's, sent her back to the lobby screen. Ultron peeps his homies getting dropped like flies, so he flies above and starts cooking the Hulk and lands behind him, grabbing his ear like he about to start talking to him mid-strokes.
Hey,
and
yo!
He was offering, Bruce wasn't trying to hear all that. That Riz was not gonna work. Fuck I look like? Karen? So he punches Ultron through the ground into the mountain and goes over as Ultron starts slicing up the mountain with lasers. Hulk got 1,000 more muscles than the average person, except in his brain, because he sees Ultron and just jumps on top of him. No strategy, no nothing. And surprise,
Hulk smash,
surprise,
bro, what you mean?
It didn't work, because the dust settles and Ultron holding him with one hand, throwing him into the mountain. Hulk is angry and sprints back in, and the Incredible title just keeps whittling more and more. Went from Incredible Hulk to Impressive Hulk.
Damn.
To now the kind of cool, I guess, Hulk, because Ultron is giving him the business. Eyes wide open, looking back like he just seen something he really liked. We then pan over to Azari versus Black Panther in a tug of war. And to be honest, bro, me talking over this scene,
yo, this movie right here,
so I'm
this scene right here, watch
bro
it.
Get this off his chest himself.
You're not the Black Panther.
Yeah!
Talk that talk, Azari.
Bro, yo, I was turned up when I saw that, bro. I was like, yeah. I thought, like, when he did that, bro, like, yo, my boy finna turn into a lightning Black Panther, bro. I was wrong. But, you know, hey, that still was nice. That was fire. That was fire.
I'm not surprised Black Panther and Storm's kid is a demon. That's why Peter stopped fucking with Mary Jane and got with Captain Marvel instead. Bro,
he
trying
did?
to make sure his son makes the league. Barton then calls Gigi on his dad.
I gotta watch the comments, bro. Let me read it.
Hawkeye gets back up, but he out of batteries, so Barton walks over so nonchalant, booming his shits, laying him out. And I'm not surprised he did. Hawkeye wasn't in the original's Ultimate Avengers roster, but he must have been a free agent pickup down the road. Torrin hits a spin move, stabbing Thor, slicing him in half like butter. And James, with the power of his pops, using the actual shield instead of the Payless hologram one, throws it at Captain America, also cutting.
He should have had this shit for the whole time, though.
I always think about is how graphic deaths like these be, but it's not because it's robots. Like the Transformers was really ripping off arms and slapping niggas with it, or chopping faces in half. But then he looks over and the Hulk is low-key getting beamed, but he kinda tanking that junk. Look like Rihanna out there, getting closer to Ultron, but while he reaches out, we see that it eventually cooked him as he falls to the ground. The kids peep that and still think they have a chance. Straight blind faith. Must be Dallas Cowboys fans, because they talking about jump his ass while Ultron just laughing at them and booms them instantly. Pym is the first one to get back up, going into his tiny form to fly in there, but he didn't anticipate Ultron's breath smelling like Badoosie, because that's landing on the Hulk. Azari saw little bro get laid out and decided it was his time to shine, using the move he just used on his pops on Ultron, shooting off a Kamehameha that Ultron just nonchalantly starts absorbing into himself. All that electricity felt good as hell, like some crack for him. Ain't that right, RDJ? And he fires it right back at Azari, laying him out. Torrin's
that was dirty, bro.
She was getting her moment, but that sword did nothing and starts getting choked out. She ends up getting saved because James jumps in there, tripping Ultron with the shield, but starts getting beamed by Ultron's lasers and is straight up cornered with no other choice than to just block.
And the Thanos wasn't 5, really talking about I couldn't take over Earth.
All hope is looking lost. Everyone is either laid out or the brink of turning into dust from oldness. So Pym does the only thing he can think of and tries to get the Hulk back up.
Ultron said you a bitch. He said I bet Betty tastes like Honey Nut Cheerios. And he said Hulk don't even be smashing shit for real.
That was all Hulk needed to hear. Grabbing Ultron's head, running.
Like, give me here, boy.
Talking about Hulk don't be smashing shit no more. I'm gonna show you some smashing, nigga. Picking Ultron up, ripping him in half, and that's GG's. It's over. Hulk goes to get Betty, and they dip off to who knows where, and Ultron is laying there hitting the Peter Griffin, but he's hardwired to put himself back together, so that's what he's doing. So Torrin flies Ultron into space to stop him. MCU Iron Man stole her whole shit, but she's choking and is about to die, and her pops
pissed me off. Her pops pissed me off, bro. Where were you the whole movie? Where were you the whole movie? Oh, my bad. I'm in Asgard chilling with all these other people, relaxing, while y'all out here in the doomsday world. You know what? I don't care, bro. That's where he at, bro. But no, my daughter is finally finna die up in space. I think it's time for me to step in and go save her. I don't feel like fighting people, but I can save somebody. Man, F you, Thor, bro. That's how I felt, bro. I was pissed. Gonna let it go, bro. We gonna let it go, but
finally saves her and offers her to come to Asgard, and she's like, nah, broski, I made the league and now you trying to come back in my life? I already got a family. Gives him a hug and goes back down in the new fit, and it's happily ever after.
Shout out to Blame Boy. People in the comments, I know y'all read the comments, bro. Let me know down in the description. I mean, in the comment section, please. Do Magneto not beat the shit out of freaking Ultron, bro? Like, come on now. Now, was it dumb for Tony Stark to make robot army for Ultron? All right, is all this based on the true comics, bro, or did they make that up, bro? I need to know the info, bro. Come on, bro. I don't get into comics like that. I'm a manga reader, not a comic reader. You know? So tell me these things. With that being said, once again, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to Blame Boy. Give him a little recognition that he do deserve. And I will see y'all in the next video. Shout out to him and the VPN. I'm definitely gonna sign up for that. Peace.